those who see opportunities make advantage and take advantage of the crisis. Those who see danger and become pessimistic, of course, they never contribute anything positive and progressive. My dear children, brothers and sisters, people like me are getting to our departure lounge, but we haven't taken the boarding pass yet. You are just starting. You haven't even known where you are going, let alone buying a ticket. But whatever you can learn positively from what my generation have done, and what you can learn from what we have not been able to do well, will stand you in good stead. So, your education, and that's one of the things that I like about the setup that I have seen, which Rochas is spreading. Learn from the past, so that the past will enlighten your present and will inspire our future. Once again, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Minister of Interior Affairs is the Commissioner of Police, Imo State. A round of applause for Chris Oke Ezike, please. Put your hands together. Can it be louder than that, please? Thank you. All right. We also have legislators here present, too numerous to mention. Please put your hands together for them too. Thank you. This is the time we've all been waiting for. We're going to hear from our special guest of honor briefly, then we'll go straight to the graduation. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like, with all the honor I could muster, he is a president, he is a visiting president, and we have to accord him that respect one more time. Let's reprise that round of applause as we hear from the guest of honor, special, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. He is the President of Ghana.
His Excellency, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Dr. Alex Ekwemi, former Vice President of the Republic, my host, and the founder of the Rochas Foundation, Uwele Rochas Okorocha, Governor of Imo State, and his lovely wife, Federal Minister for Foreign Affairs, distinguished ladies and gentlemen and students. I'm very pleased to be here in Owerri, the capital of the Eastern Heartland of the mighty Federal Republic of Nigeria, Imo State, and to join you in celebrating the 55th birthday of the governor of this beautiful state, Owele, Rochas, Anoya Okorocha. Governor, on this auspicious occasion, and on behalf of the government and people of Ghana, I wish you a happy birthday. And God's continued and abundant blessings now, and God willing, in the many years ahead of you. One of the many reasons for my association with Governor Okorocha is because of what is taking place here this afternoon. We are both passionate about education and share a common vision of making education accessible to every child in Ghana, Nigeria, and on the African continent, irrespective of the circumstances of birth. It is for this reason that I applaud the governor's initiative of adopting 22,000 less privileged children through the Rochas Foundation and giving them access to quality education. In doing so, the governor, I am confident, is fulfilling the words of Holy Scripture in the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40, which reads, and I quote, "And the king will answer and say to them, assuredly, I say to you, inasmuch as you did it to one of them, of the least of these, my brethren, you did it to me," unquote. I'm inspired and honored to be here because I know I'm looking into the eyes of Africa's future. You remind me of the fact that all of us, leaders and the citizenry, must work harder to guarantee that knowledge becomes the backbone of our modern economy and prosperity. And let me congratulate all of you on your well-deserved graduation. Education should be a right which all of Africa's youth can exercise. Today's youth running barefoot to school could be a future leader of business, industry, or government. Education is the equalizer of opportunity. I am in this position as President of the Republic because of education. My father was a young boy from a town in Ghana called Ekropong, who lost both his father and mother at a tender age. But through perseverance and borrowing money from a relative, he burned the midnight oil to become a barrister and the historic figure that he was. Indeed, at the time I was born, my dad was still paying off monies borrowed from that benevolent relative. I therefore challenge all of you to take advantage of the immense opportunities that will be afforded you. I urge you to remain grounded and modest as you strive for excellence. Let the Almighty be your guide at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, in talking about the role of education in Africa, it is important to note that all our lives are affected by the decisions and public policy choices made by those of us who have been entrusted with the mandate of our respective peoples. It is critical, therefore, that we all buy into the one vision of a free, united, wealthy, and happy Africa.